Hey everybody, welcome to Open Source Office Hours. I'm T. Today we're continuing the series, building my first Roblox experience, and we are going to be figuring out how to make it so that players can display text above their own heads. It's just we're taking a second here because this is a live stream, so I want to have chat up to be able to chat with people. So yeah, I have some coding experience. I'm self-taught coding, sort of computer experience, but I don't have a lot of experience with Lua. The earlier part of this series, I was like going through Lua and sort of talking through it. So if you're interested in sort of beginner Lua, you could do that. I learned it a little bit on Roblox, on a Roblox Lua experience. So we're kind of starting with where we left off, right? We have this sort of text, which I think this is like choose where the player wants how to display it. Sorry, choose where. What am I trying to say? Choose, yeah, like the text that they want to display above their head. Oh dang, I just closed that. I did not mean to close that. All right, we're gonna get this open here. I want this video because one of the things with coding is figuring out like where we left off. I wrote a little thing about this in the description of this video. And so like a lot of coders I notice like do really long coding sessions. I prefer shorter sessions and like to go back to things. It is really hard though, because like your brain is kind of like RAM, or it feels like RAM to me to some degree, in that like things are only held in memory for so much time, right? So it kind of like coding kind of encourages long sessions, and so I don't like to do that for health reasons. So let's see, where are we? So I like to do shorter sessions, but because I like to do shorter sessions, there's this sort of where was I thing, right? It's arguably less efficient in terms of getting the actual code out. So that's something I'm working through and sort of figuring out. Next up, create the input local script. So I kind of just want to tell the LLM. This LLM took so long the last time. I kind of wonder if I feel like I tried to copy and paste it, but I might have just gotten over it. This was 2 days ago now, so my memory's not as fresh. So let's do. I'm deciding which LLM I want to use. I'm creating a Roblox experience where I want to make it so that players can display text above their own heads. Where do I start? This will just give me the full thing, I think, ideally. Alright, I think I've done this first part. Oh, wow, this is really short. Server storage, create a billboard UI. Okay, I know I did that, right? I think I did it. I created the billboard GUI. What's next? Create the server script. I think I did this too, so we'll find this. I'm still annoyed. I'm going through a Roblox sort of how to make a Roblox experience book type thing right now, and why doesn't this snap? I don't get it. It's really annoying. I feel it's like, oh, maybe Control F Shift P, but I don't know. It's like something I haven't searched yet because I'm just like, whatever, I'll come around to it, but I'm super annoyed by it. Create the server script. Okay. We are server script storage. It's in one of these, right? Let's see. I thought I already did this. Insert a standard script, not a local script, into server script service. Alright, I want a different thing. How do I see all my scripts in server script server scripts service on Roblox. This is like, this should be intuitive. It's not. Like, maybe there just isn't anything here, but like constantly with any creator software, I'm annoyed with any and every GUI, and I don't know how I would make it better, so I can't really criticize. I'm just like, if their learning curves are also steep. You must be viewing the game from the server side perspective. In Roblox, in Studio, Editor, opening Explorer view window. Server script is a top-level service located alongside workplace and player. Yeah, I don't... so annoying. It's very annoying. I'm very annoyed. Okay. Maybe I'll just create overhead. Where is my billboard GUI? So, okay, so here's it. It's giving me some code, but like, because I did this in a different sort of LLM chat session or whatever before, I don't think any of that stuff's saved. At least not for this. So I'm pretty sure. So I'm now, like, I have to reverse engineer a little bit, or like I have to go back and see what code I wrote, because this is in server storage. Why is there no code here? Like, where is this? This is the code, right? I created this code to be like test display, but it doesn't do anything because it's not set up yet. But like, I need to know where this code is coming from, so that I can take that code, give it to an LLM, and be like, I need the next code to work with this code, right? Like, this is sort of the user side code. I need the server code, whatever other code. I think that we listed 3 sort of different spots we're going to put code. So server storage, workspace, or starter GUI. Okay, cool. Starter GUI, head text GUI. Okay. I think that's it. I am going to double check. It's not in workspace because, yeah, it's not here. I would have known there. Okay. Head text GUI. Mainframe. Awesome. Okay. Cool. I now kind of want to use the assistant thing, because like this maybe has context for what's going on in here. So let's go, as you can see in the starter. How about this? Let's do really simple. This LM took forever the last time I typed anything to it. I don't know if I could stop it. So this is new. This is new for the Roblox. This is new for Roblox, my understanding. So, ask assistant. What are we doing here? We're going, can you... How about this? This is a simple yes or no question. Can you see/read what is in the starter GUI folder? I kind of want to say directory because that's code speak, but maybe we will. Let's do that. Let's see. How well do you speak computer? How much do you expect me to be a human / do you expect me to be a programmer? The starter GUI directory is this. Can you read what's in the starter GUI directory? In the Explorer section of this Roblox Studio Experience. See, this is like, is this too detailed? Is it not? I don't know. I gave it a very specific thing, right? I said this is a simple yes or no question. It must be. Is it thinking? I don't know. I think this assistant has a long way to go. All right, how are we gonna keep working this problem? Yes, I can. Of course. Nope. Just not doing the thing. Just saying all I wanted was a yes or a no so that I could stay. Whoa, I can stop. Cool. Great. Okay. Interesting. This is all code. This is all uncreated code. So what do we want to do next? I want to make it so that a player can display. I want to make it so that a user can display any text they want above their head. The code in the section I just referenced to you is the start of this code. What comes next? Okay. Okay. See, this is the thing, man. Like, I don't know. This is really the first project that I'm actually using AI to work on. And this is, my understanding is Assistant is new for Roblox. So, you know, maybe the other things like the other LLMs that are popular right now. It's June 14th, 2026. Maybe those are better, but I think there's always going to be this, like, people who are just like all in on the LLM thing. Like, I still read books. I still think reading books is helpful. Like contextual knowledge, being able to move through this stuff faster. And I'm not saying everything I can here because I'm not, it's not a part of my plan this morning, but yeah, man, books are good. Can you give me all the parts? I am exploiting the LLMs right now to some degree because it's a timing sort of thing, right? You know, all these VCs funding this stuff, and I'm not paying for it, or I don't want to pay for it or pay very much for it. So, like, if you want to pay for it to mine some of my data right now, I guess I'm taking that trade. Can you give all the different steps if I wanted to make it so that a Roblox character could label something above, could create text to be displayed of their head at all times. What I do wonder is, like, how much of this is being run server side and how much of it's being ran on my machine. A remote event. Okay. So grept means, like, I don't know why it pulled head text. Grept basic is my understanding of grep. I don't use, like, grep is something one can use, I think, a lot, which is useful, but I don't know how to use it very well yet, unfortunately. But grep is basically like you search for certain words within a bunch of different stuff. So, like, it grepped head text. It should have grepped head text GUI, I suppose. I don't know why it shows that. I can see the UI set of a text box place, blah, blah, blah. No script exists for this feature. Let me plan a build for full system now. In starter GUI, in Explorer, the file's name is head text GUI. I don't know why you grepped head text. You grepped. I want this bigger. Yeah. It's interesting talking to LLMs too, because, like, you just learn from coding that you kind of, everything needs to be exact. And so, like, deciding whether I'm going to put an apostrophe and stuff there is always kind of funny. Okay. What I want to be able to do is I want to be able to copy this whole thing that I made already. I don't know why I can't see code for this. That's where I'm confused. Where can I see code in Roblox Studio? It's funny because I'll be doing this and then I'll also be reading, and so like in the book I have to start skimming because like I already know a lot of this stuff. Reading can be helpful for filling in blanks. You can view and write code in Roblox Studio by inserting a script or local script module into your game hierarchy, workspace, server-side script service. Where's the code for starter GUI? This is what I want to do. Stop! Yeah, okay. So I think it's saying there's no scripts for this, and let me build one out. So maybe I shouldn't distract it. Oof. Tough decisions. I want another LLM over here now. I stopped you. I could just say I stopped you. Please continue. Maybe that worked. What did I want to do? I wanted to see where the code is. Continue. Continue. Additionally, can you please tell me where I can see the code for starter GUI for what was already created in regards code for the starter GUI and directory and everything in it. Man, I need something like else to do now. So there's other stuff that I wanted to do in this Roblox experience. Yeah, it's under 16. I mean, I don't have any, so I planned for this to be all ages. I want to rename the experience too, because I'm going to make this an idea that I've had for years. It's going to be the start of that, actually actualizing that. How to rename this Roblox experience. How to rename a Roblox experience after it has already been published. So yeah, I kind of want to remove this. I kind of just want to create another instance because I didn't actually want to remove this stuff. I forgot how to save though, so maybe I won't do that today. Saving on Roblox is like you can save it locally, you can save it to the server. Save to Roblox, import, export as OBJ. Yeah, see, not, oh, download a copy. I don't like this. Copy of published Roblox experience. Do 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 do. Okay, I guess I didn't copy any code into this. I do wonder why this LLM, like, I think it's because Roblox LLM, does Roblox LLM run on its own servers? Owns its own, yeah, and its own servers. So they're very vertically integrated, this company, Roblox. So compare their total compute for their LLM. I don't think it's going to have this information exactly, but it might. Compare their total compute for their LLM to major LLMs like ChatGPT or the LLM that Brave browser uses. Yeah. So basically, like, they just don't have as much compute, I think, which is why this takes so long. That's my guess anyway. The other thing to cover would be like how much of the compute is done on my machine with the Roblox Studio Assistant LM versus the Brave browser. I feel like it could easily say none, it could easily say like some. Workload the customer social. This is all gibberish to me. I don't know what any of this means. Yeah. Tens of thousands to over 100,000 NVIDIA GPUs. So it's literally, I mean, if it's actually 1,000 plus GPUs, it is 100 times, approximately 100 times less compute. This is really rough numbers than ChatGPT. So, yeah, it's an aggregator. An aggregator. This is so funny. Okay. What LLMs are best for developing Roblox experiences? This is such a funny thing because mostly, like, adults just aren't on this yet, right? This infrastructure is amazing. It's like YouTube or something to me. It might be different. It's hard to put that into words, but like, Roblox infrastructure to me looks really amazing, and really well sort of done for what it is. But like when YouTube started, only kids were on YouTube, and so there's not a lot of adults on Roblox, which means like there's not a lot of people. It's not like mature. The development side of it, like what I'm doing, is not mature, is how I see it. According to June 20th, it's currently the #1 model for Roblox for. $25 for 1 million tokens, offering nearly identical capabilities for scripting and debugging. With I don't really even understand the tokens yet, so we have to change the name of the stream to digging into AI a bit. Integrated option, Roblox Studio Assistant. Honestly, I was fine with the what I had before. I just didn't have the all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try a different thing. This is one of the benefits of saving what you do or streaming what you do.
I did a Roblox.
Let's just, I mean, maybe I should have done this forever ago.
I don't know how well I know.
I am curious about this. Like, I want to keep doing this. It is interesting, though, right? Like, because I'm streaming right now, this is a bit of a forcing function. I'm trying to get an objective done, so I can't go on this weird rabbit hole learning about tokens and Claude 5 fan or whatever. It's whatever the LLMs are shilling today. Let's get some. Oh yeah, I guess this is not. I had to mess with this, so the quality's not as good. It's readable though.
Alright.
I'm basically just trying to dig into my last stream to just see if I can accelerate what we're doing here.
I don't really. Annoying.
So I did post code, right? Server script service. Why is that not in here? It didn't save. Okay. I now know the problem. Well, okay, here's what's confusing. Okay, so here's what I think happened. I'm trying to figure this out. Here's what I think happened. I think that I saved that code into server script service. Then I saved it to Roblox. So it uploaded so that this is now a part of the Roblox experience, or it's on the Roblox servers. Let's get out of here. I don't want this. I want to move forward. So this is part, this little window here. I don't know why I'm moving. I just wanted to, I guess. This is part of the, what am I doing? Whoops, what just happened? No, nothing that matters, right?
Why this is here?
All right, get me out of here. Sorry, I'm just making sure that I can see chat. So this is uploaded to Roblox's servers. This isn't. There's two different things that could be on the Roblox servers, right? It could be on a Roblox server and so that people could play it. It could be on a Roblox server just saved as like, I saved my experience to the Roblox server so that they have my most updated version. Why is this so not intuitive to me yet? So that's now here. But then when I went to edit this experience, it no longer displays the data, the code that I originally wrote into server script service. Because wherever I saved it to, if I saved it also somewhere else, then, right, if I press download a copy, which I don't think I did, which is why I'm a little confused here. Like if I save this to a local machine or whatever, like the actual code will be in that file, not in this one. And I don't know why. Maybe when you upload, maybe when you publish to Roblox, it like... Sorry, I'm just looking at something I saw in the book. I'm just trying to like test what I remember. Getting distracted. So, I don't know why it would not save the code to... Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. For any given reason, it might have not saved the code up to the Roblox cloud. Maybe just been like, cool. Oh, probably because it compressed it. Okay, that's what I imagine happened. It compressed that code somehow, so it no longer displays here because look, it's a different thing now. Let's find out. I'm kind of curious. This is good for understanding this for future development. So when I save to Roblox on my on Roblox Studio, will it compress server script service code? Will it compress server script service code? Let's just start with that. That was simple. Yeah, okay. All right, so I might just be completely wrong and completely missing the point here. This is confusing. This to me makes it seem like it's thinking. Yeah, it is. It says responding, so I can't type. I'd have to press stop. Driving me nuts. All right, I want to see if this matches what I have over here. I don't know why. It just feels like it'll help me move forward. Or maybe I just can't explain why in this moment. Create the server script. What do we have here? Yeah, this is a different script. This is the input script. So frustrating. So like, this is so funny. All these silly like mistakes, right? Like if I just worked this out earlier, maybe I wouldn't, right? Like I said, like I started this stream off talking about inefficiency. Where am I going right now? I want to go here.
Might just be have to do with the fact that I'm using that. So
Sorry, I hope this sound's not weird for y'all.
yeah, all right.
Working that out still.
This is I have to. You want to ask AI's really stupid questions sometimes. So like, if I copy and paste this script into
Speed this up.
a file named script in server script
How
service,
interesting you can do.
will it make it so that right? This is sort of the complete thing.
You can do 3 times speed now, I guess. I wonder what that little P was about.
We'll make it so that players can. I really don't like players. Users can paste. Users can write something that is displayed above their head. The script provided only displays a billboard GUI. By default, the text will be whatever you typed into text label inside the GUI template in server storage. Wait, so does that mean, I'm gonna work this back here. So, where's the text label? Okay, that's the text label. To achieve your goal, do you need 2 parts? The billboard GUI.
I didn't point that out there.
Where?
Like, you just, or maybe I did with the cursor, but that is like, that's the text label. Was what I put
Where's the
together.
text label? Okay, that's the text label. To achieve your goal, do you need 2 parts? The billboard GUI in server storage with the text label, the input system. Local scripts in started player scripts.
What brilliant thing. The first ask is always good. And then later when I ask an LLM, I'm like, why is it telling me something different? Because the first ask was good. That I did yesterday or whenever. It's a funny, like, thing. How do I create a billboard GUI? All right, whatever.
That creates a screen GUI with text box, a remote event in replicated storage to send the typed text from the player's client to the server. All this makes sense to me. An update to your existing server script to listen for this remote event. Update pixel text property on the clone GUI. So this is my
This is just funny. I'm just imagining over Roblox right now, them being like I think they're just overloaded because they have like, I feel like they have a bunch of like really PhD type people working there, but they're like, how do we get it so that do we need 100,000 more GPUs? I feel like they want to build this out, but I don't know. They just remind me so much of like engineers that I've worked with. It's like, it just makes me laugh because they talk about their AI, but it's like, yeah,
a script, right? That just creates the text label. Or like that's like the thing that happens in the
I
background.
love it. I like the vibe. I like that they're just talking about something that they like is very, very much seems like it's in a test phase to me. Or like it's just very, you see how slow it is. We've been here for 10 minutes. It's
the screen GUI is where the player types it in. A remote event sends the thing from what they typed in.
I guess workflows to some degree will change. Like I could just leave it and come back to it, right? Wait till the GUI is done.
To the server, right?
I'm not a
hosting
fan
the
of
game
that.
and hosting everybody, and then an update to your existing server script to listen for this remote event and update the text. Right, so you need,
because the ability to shut down computers is important. Sorry, I'm thinking through this right now. Like I don't want to just leave my computer up doing computer things, like while a computer remotely thinks for me. It's just not efficient. It's like there'll be vast inefficiencies with this. So figuring out like that type of stuff, working with LLMs is going to be significant in the future. Because like this is even on like a relatively small scale to some degree, right? Compared to like things that are more important than this, I guess.
Change made, it will update the thing above their head. Okay, so let's get started.
What did I do?
This is what gets displayed above a character's head.
So this didn't get saved
that.
because, whoops, sorry. I'm switching things here.
Man, I haven't.
Did I save that?
Does that work? Man, I haven't opened Studio in a minute. So I'm tripping.
I didn't save it.
Okay.
Oh, did I just not save any of this? That's so funny.
Or I bet it saves automatically. Script.
I'm gonna speed this up even more. We're taking forever here.
I'm like, I don't know if saving this to Roblox will, like, publish. It's always so, I'm always so confused by this.
I think I clicked that.
I don't think it's confusing. It's just like, it's just not. It's not.
Which makes sense, because that's why I have
right,
this now.
I hate losing my work. It's not.
This now.
Starter player
Now
scripts.
we're back to the video.
Okay, where's that? All right.
Why is this not in my project?
I want to start.
Why is this right here not in my project?
Like using this code because I just really hadn't been until maybe like in the sometime last year or last really like 6 months maybe, and I haven't been coding very much. So
I want 3x. I want faster.
Remote,
Can I do faster?
I'd
have to pay for faster.
A local script. I want this. I want to make this first. I don't know why it wants me to make a remote event first. That's kind of. I think that's stupid. It's maybe not stupid. I just don't want to. Please find replicated storage. This doesn't matter. All right, we have that. This is funny. I guess I don't really need this. Oh, I do though. So I need to see chat. Let's see if we can raise this, lower this. Like so silly. Okay.
Skip through this.
What?
All right. Oh, this is so silly. Where do I want to be? Why is it doing that? It's so annoying. I saved to Roblox, but now.
All right. Oh.
My server script service. I'm just trying to go back to where it was. But now, my server script service. But now my server script service doesn't show the code I wrote when I go to edit the experience in sober. Is that what I'm using? Maybe I need to not view it in client mode. Switch studio mode. When you press play, studio defaults to client mode. Click the current client. I want to switch to studio mode, so how do I do this? Too many tabs. Click the current client drop down at the top of the studio window and switch to current server. Current client drop down at the top of the studio window. As per usual, the LLM is not helpful here. Photos would be helpful here, but switch to studio mode. How do I switch from? So what's this called? Just names are good for learning stuff. How do I switch from client mode to studio mode? Now we're gonna YouTube this. From client mode to studio mode in see, there's no, this will be I will make this tutorial now once I figure out how to do it. This silly 30-second UI tutorial, probably, because it's so ridiculous. This is something that the book will probably show me. And I might just have to punt until then. I'm thinking through it right now because this is a headache. It's so silly, right? When you press play, I never pressed play. But let's press play. Let's see how this goes, because maybe there'll be something that's obviously says studio mode. Yeah. So stop. End simulation. I don't think that I'm wrong here. I think this is like I think we're in studio mode. So if I'm in studio mode. This is studio mode. This is one of the things that's like if you don't do this every day, and it's weird because you have to go learn Lua and then you come back to this and you're like, wait, how does this work? If you learn something new, which is part of what makes it amazing, right? Like 3D, where 3D mixes with code, like robotics too, these are just amazing things that I think are really interesting and valuable, and probably great times to learn. I've also done some robotics stuff on this channel, very minimal. When you press play, current server near the top of the center screen, you can toggle between test modes to splits into two simulations. You can toggle between them using the drop-down menu that says current client or current server. I don't see either of those. Right? There's no drop-down. Okay, is it those drop-downs? Stop. Test. Ooh, servers and clients. Maybe they just changed the UI. What just happened? Okay. All right. I'm at a loss. My mental capacities are failing me here. Look at the top of the studio window for the drop down labeled. Where is this drop down? Top ribbon of the rose window. Okay, yeah. What else is in this ribbon? This is so stupid. Stop! What else is in this ribbon? I see all these ribbons. Where's the drop down? You're gonna stop. We're done with this. If you can't do it in 20 minutes or however long it's been doing, you just can't do it for now. This is where the client server toggle lives. Left side testing controls. Okay, maybe that is it. There's one thing that says... This is the other problem with this. Like, this won't be updated. Server and clients. Server and clients. So it'll say this old thing unless you specify, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, actually it was updated, and it'll know stuff. The LLM will, if you select server. Options specified to launch a separate windows. If the main window is the server view, how come, no. Why can't I see the script that's in server script service? This is driving me nuts. There's no other place that I would have put this. This is too much of a headache. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you all in the next one, where I'm sure I feel like I'll work this out in 10 seconds. What a ridiculous, what's happening? I don't want this. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah. What a mess. Sorry, y'all.